Wike is higher than Yerima. Wike is even higher than the chief of naval staff, Asari. If he was higher than Yerima, why didn't he push Yerima out of the way and enter the building now? They talk rubbish. Wike is higher than Yerima. Wike is a public servant. He is a public servant and is meant to serve people, not be intimidating people up and down and calling them fools and telling them he's higher than them. He's higher than the chief of naval staff. I beg, let's hear what. In a video shared on Facebook, Niger Delta leader and Calabari chieftain Asari weighed in on the recent confrontation between the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) Nyesom Wike and Navy Commander AM Yerima Dokubo. Dokubo defended Wike, insisting that as the serving Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, he occupies this position far superior to that of a naval officer. He should have showed his superiority there now. Quoting his own statement, Dokubo declared Wike is higher than Yerima. Wike is even higher than the Chief of Naval Staff. He argued that the military must understand the boundaries of its authorities and respect the hierarchy established by Nigeria's constitutional order. According to him, the minister represents the president directly in his jurisdiction, and no military officer has the right to challenge or obstruct him while performing his duties. But Yerima did. Dokubo criticized the growing trend of uniformed officers intimidating civilian authorities. Is uniformed officers not higher than civilian? Who is civilian to be talking when a military officer is talking? Because what's wrong with this Asari Dokubo? You yourself, you not be militant. We did not know what you have done before. You are now coming to act like you are a saint. Warning that such behavior undermines democracy and threatens national stability. Oyinbo. He said that the military should focus on its professional mandate rather than interfering in civil governance. He further emphasized that Wike, as FCC minister, oversees matters that concerns national administration and grabbing land up and down, including land and security policies, and therefore should not be publicly disrespected. Nobody disrespected him. He was the one that disrespected himself. If you know that you are higher than this person and you have more superiority to them, you would have behaved in that manner. You didn't behave like somebody that is superior. When you are superior to somebody, you don't need to go and start showing yourself and be doing gra-gra. Initial gra-gra that did not enter. And be saying, you're a fool, you're this, you're that, you're going to do. Now, why didn't you just make a call? Behave with ease and composure. Behave like, yes, you are superior to this person. If you are superior to this person, you don't need to prove a point by going there to go and shout and call the person a fool. He was the one that disrespected himself. Nobody disrespected him. The Navy, Army, Air Force, they all come under the president, and Wike is serving under the president's authority. Well, Wike is not the president. And I'm sure the president did not send him on that errand. I'm sure he was the one that sent himself. They didn't send him. There are some things that he just does on his own. They did not send him. They all come under the president. Probably if Wike had called the president and the president had called the naval officer and they told the Yerima to stand down, maybe we would have allowed Wike have his way. But why didn't Wike call the president? Because the president did not send him anything. They didn't send him money. He's the one sending himself. He just goes around grabbing land. Once he sees, this place. If I sell this one now, or if I do this one now, this is the so amount I'll make. He will go there and collect it. I beg you, serving under the president authority call. Asari Dokubo remarks have since sparked widespread debate on social media, with many Nigerians divided over his assertion that the minister's position supersedes that of top military officers, while some supported his constitutional argument. Others viewed his comment as provocative and unnecessary amid rising tension. It is not unnecessary. It is very unnecessary. Screen critic says the drug inside the Asari Dokubo system that started speaking again. Hashim says, look at this Ogogoro man. He's speaking for his other Ogogoro friend. Anthony Sunday says, Asari is not reasonably committed to his word. The next moment he will goof exactly because tomorrow he can come and say something else. Christianity says, shut up because no one is listening to your Greek idea anymore. Dudu Son says, Dokubo is a fool. Has he ever made useful statements? He must be opposition. He is frustrated because the position he is hoping to achieve in Tinubu's government, which he denied him. Since then, he has been frustrated. He wants to seek the attention of Wike Momo, which Wike is above the chief of naval officer. The appointment that can be taken from him anytime, any day. Do you get? If you are in a better country, land grabber like Wike, nonsense. Don't mind him. Somebody that you can stop being a minister tomorrow morning. At saying is higher than the naval officer. I beg. KT says, military bringard. It is only in Nigeria that your type has a voice. What do you know about military ethics? Stop training about your ignorance. Don't mind him. Wike is higher. Wike, military should bow to civilian. I don't understand that talk. Yeah. Salome say rubbish talk. Na we rubbish talk. Na we rubbish talk. Mohammed says fake barrister will be minister should go for psycho disorder checkup because he abused of his office, force, and Nigeria as a whole. Yes, so he abused his office, abused the force, and Nigeria as a whole. Chuk says this hungry chief wey dey find money to take chop. They all supportive. Joy Tommy says, what's wrong with this Asari? You dey put mouth for matter wey no concern you, abi? Who call you inside this matter? Toshun Oluyemi says they should not mind Asari Doku, but he's fighting for his pocket instead of him to caution his brother so that he can collect his dues from Wike every month. He should stop noise. If you let naval officer flog you with koboko, you will cry till daybreak. Larry for you says, now why anyway, age is just a number. Maturity is wisdom, and wisdom has nothing to do with age. Definitely, that one is that when I started that wisdom has nothing to do with your age. Illiteracy is a disease. You are right. Chisom says, Asari Dokubo, 70-year-old man. Yerima is not Fubara. He's not Fubara. And Princess Talk says, okay, the Navy, Army, Air Force, they all come under the president, and Wike is serving under the president's authority. Is that the reason why Wike has no regard for institutions? I wonder what he would have done if he were the president. Let him be more humane and respectful. It will not make him smaller. He looks down on people. He thinks he's superior to everybody. You are not. Igwe says, Asari, who told you that even the vice president lacks the power to command army officer on duty, except as acting president? So, Asari, I never know your level of order is very high like this. Amino says, it's because you are an illiterate, so we'll not blame you too much. Basi says, you have been a fool for long. Nothing good has ever come from you. Ikena said, look at this 2-time dropout. Talking like he's learned. Leona says, Mugu has spoken. Hey, wahala. Marshall says, this frog again. Be like you don't go smoke that your video you dey smoke again. Be like so. Well, listen, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.